welcome back to another episode of the Fifth Corner. In today's episode, we'll talk about the Brewers missing sausage, NFL orientation, Joe Flacco's new deal, the Alex Smith trade, LeBron's dechunking, Dennis Rodman in North Korea, and the Lakers will also touch on the Chicago Blackhawks. And let's get into today's headlines. This week, a Brewers sausage went missing. In case you don't know what this is, it's a 7-foot high Italian sausage costume named Guido. It has a chef's hat, a mustache, and an apron with the number 3 on it, and like the 5th inning or so, a bunch of guys, 5 actually, dress up in these costumes and run around the field and see who wins the race. And whenever I go to any Brewers games, I look forward to the sausage race, and it was actually missing for several days until it finally turned up. A guy took it from the stadium and went up to a bar. He was bar hopping with a friend that night, and he told the bartender, "You did not see anything," after he sat it on the bar stool. And this is the only thing that I have to say to this. Why would you take that huge sausage? Alright, people are going to know you have it. It's a very noticeable large object, and so it's been returned, and I guess it was part of some sort of a joke. Mike, Angels outfielder Mike Trout, he will actually only be making $510 grand this year. And look, this guy is a great player. He was the American League Rookie of the Year last year, and he actually deserves to make more, but I am actually shocked that he is only making this much. Like, from a fantasy perspective, last year, he helped you in every stat category: runs, steals, home runs, RBIs, average, everything. And in my fantasy draft, he actually went first overall. So yes, Mike Trout, great player. He does deserve a lot more than that, I think. And obviously that is a lot of money still, but for a baseball player, that really is not that much. So I don't exactly understand why he's making such less amount of money. NFL orientation. Last week at the Combine, people were asking this one player, alright, do you have a girlfriend, any children, stuff like that? Have you ever had a girlfriend? And I think that they thought he was gay, and all I gotta say is that is, if he was, why does it matter? I still don't know why society hates gay people. So they're gay. Who the hell cares? I mean, just because the Bible says it's bad doesn't mean it's actually bad. This is a dumb rule. Rob Gronkowski said, Patriots tight ends, he said he would accept a gay teammate if he had one, and I'm about to a quote, a comedian, Louis C.K. right now, he's saying, I don't understand why society hates gay people so much. I understand if they just ran up and down the streets screwing people in the ass all willy nilly, like some sort of pestilence, but they don't do that, okay? So I don't see what the problem is. So he's gay. Who cares if he is or isn't? And all I gotta say is this thing. This whole NFL orientation thing is just so stupid. Why does it matter, okay? It's stupid. If you watched that one episode of Around the Horn last week, Bob Ryan is going off about how stupid it actually is, and I also think it's stupid, so we're going to move on. Joe Flacco was signed a 6-year, $120 million deal with the Baltimore Ravens. So this could give Baltimore some cap troubles, obviously, even though they're paying Joe Flacco this much. That's $20 million a year. That is a lot of money for a guy like Joe Flacco, who should only be making around 10 to 15. But yes, since he won the Super Bowl, he does deserve that big contract. But this big, I doubt that I would have tried to talk him down a little bit lower, but obviously so many people are saying that this guy deserves the money. But here's the thing, though. The Ravens, okay, Ray Lewis has just retired. Ed Reed is a free agent. They might not be able to re-sign him. So if the Baltimore Ravens missed the playoffs in 2013 because of poor, I would not be surprised. And now we move on to Darrelle Revis. Some trade rumors are floating around in the air saying that, hey, the Jets could trade him sometime in the offseason. All I have to say to that is, okay, if you have to trade him, okay? If you know you can't re-sign him when he becomes a free agent, try to trade Darrelle Revis, because you never know, he could hit the open market as a free agent and sign with a big name team that is going to wind up being a big name contender in the future, possibly. I don't know, Denver, the 49ers, teams like that. Also, for Ed Reed, there are a lot of rumors on that he could sign with the New England Jets. If you trade him and you don't get a few good young players for him, obviously, if you do trade him, it could work out in two ways. Either it pays off and you get a few good young players, or it just bombs and it sends your franchise back a few years. Alex Smith has been traded to the Kansas City Chiefs for a second-round pick and a mid-round pick in 2014. I do think this is a good trade for both sides. Obviously, Colin Kaepernick is a better player than Alex Smith. Alex Smith was the first overall pick back in 2005 for the San Francisco 49ers, and a great a player for them. He had a very good season until he got injured. Then Kaepernick takes over and takes them to a Super Bowl, but hopefully for him, he can have a better career in Kansas. So Matt Castle is going to get cut. I'll be back for part 2.